Hey everybody, welcome to the nightly vid. Today, indexes doing jack nothing before NVIDIA earnings. NVIDIA's got the gap up tomorrow into exhaustion risk, so we'll see what comes of that. And that means the SMHs in general will be on the gap list. And NXPI will have the month up in force, so if they're going to gap up and buy, we'll see NXPI, QCOM, TXN. Those are really the big leaders in there. Month and up signals in all of that stuff. NVIDIA also has the month and up, and then SMCI might have some movement there as well. So we'll see. And then you also have like AMAT, LRCX, AVGO, ASML, all that fun stuff. So that'll be on the gap list tomorrow. We'll see what's going on after the open. And today, given no nightly vid, we did most of our analysis in the morning. One thing we picked up on the gap list was JKS. Gapping back up through previous range, we said it's going to try and take that out up there because it's going to be a 2 going 3 week, and a 2 going 3, magnitude's there. It's how you gauge magnitude. If that works, 322 month, which gives you magnitude to here, $30. If that works, the quarter might go 3, and if that works, maybe they try and continue back through all this stuff. So solar, FSLR was something from the weekend list with the Momo quarter in force. I believe it's that or inside quarter, forgive me. The month, bright green, the 2 week here. And then it would have been on the Stratitech yesterday, 2 up to start the week with weekly signals in force and long green bars in the higher time frames. So 2 up again Wednesday. This is where we start making our moves on this, and you can see we did. There's also SU, which formed an inside day today, so we'll see if that joins the pack tomorrow. There's also Run, which we mentioned for the small account guys, inside day here for right off the open. And what we looked for was the simultaneous break. So here's your inside 15 Run here, forming at 10 o'clock. Right when that went inside, we said, yeah, we're going to look for that. Then JKS, same thing, inside 15 here. Then FSLR, inside 15 here. And another one was like DQ. We didn't talk about that this morning, but Momo 15 here. So all of the solar set up just like that. And then if you go to TAN right here, the solar ETF set up just like so. So everything simultaneous break solar with full time from continuity, bright green continuity. Notice on the month, this is up 6.68. And continuity is not so much do you have it, although that's important. What's also important is how much do you have. So in something like FSLR goes 15 here, and the month is up 50 or 75 points. What that tells you is they're buying right now, right? The month is getting greener right now. And the magnitude of that was first 232, and then on the year, FSLR could take this out. So until that stuff reverses, it's trying to go to 317 as far as we know. So that was really, really good. Another thing we picked up on was Myrna this morning. They had the inside 15 here for the measured move, 2, 1, and then 2 right here, risking at worst 15 cents, and then up they go. And they closed much, much higher. And you'll see slight triangle out 60s, inside 60 up for the 60 guys into the close. And inside 60 into tomorrow. So bright green continuity name on the month, Myrna, all the solar stuff, Pfizer as well, 2 month with the 3 month, 2 going 3 off of the bottom of the yearly try here. So notice these 3 bars go outside, all this stuff to the left, and then 2 down in green here. Potentially they do that again. So we'll see if the bird flu stuff is going to come back around. NVAX, this is something we picked up on and we're definitely going to want to know about. You'll see this, the slight higher highs and the slight lower lows, all-time lows here, and then 3 on the year reversal. So as long as it's above 1370, we want to know about that. So vaccine names and solar names are the stuff we'll be on this week. The other thing we still see is IP. So from the weekend vid list, inside day yesterday, and then gap down buy, boom, 3. So 3 2s tomorrow would keep that going. And then there's also NTR, gap down today, and then buy, which we didn't spend too much time on. We were just on the bright green, long green bar stuff, because when the index is like we'd said, when they're up at all-time highs like this, things start grinding around, and you have to go to things like gappers and things with continuity. The other thing that happened on the gap list today, and for some reason I missed it. I don't know if I just didn't see it this morning when I was doing my morning prep or something, but Williams Sonoma, it also could be, maybe Elaine edited it to add it in. But Williams Sonoma is a good gapper. You can see this. So they make new lows to this stuff. And then you have the slight higher highs here. So here's your 3 going into the gap up sell when this goes red. 2 2 15, 2 2 30 for the 30-60 guys, and then 2260 for the 30-60 guys right here. So you can see with the gap list, as far as we're concerned, when you get big winners like this is why we say to hold and add, because this just went 46 points, right? So not every day do you get that, but if you're preparing for that by holding winners and adding to winning positions, you can take the 30 down and then add on the 60 down and make a ton of money, right? And that's just 2 positions. If you're a 15 or 5er guy and you can get in there with even more, there's some 5ers inside fails, 222 shooter counter hammer here, 2-2 here, Momo shooter here, Momo shooter here, and you can see you can just grind it down and continue to really send it to them. So some crazy stuff in there today, and it did change the month into a potential 3, but that's gonna be done once it's done. So we'll see if that volatility keeps happening. Obviously it's a 3, so 3-2 tomorrow, and maybe they have some really bad problems. I'm not too sure what their earnings were about, but we trade price, so we'll keep an eye on that 3. Outside of that, going into tomorrow, I don't got too much besides we want to watch the NVIDIA, we want to watch all the chip gappers, and we'll see if those materials give us the 3-2 continuations. As far as the rest of the weekend vid list goes, Verizon, there's some nice stuff yesterday, which we would have covered in last night's vid, did negate today and set up a shooter. So maybe they shooter 2-2-2 and confirm the weekly rev strat here. T had some recovery inside, a bunch closer to breaking back up after triangling out. If we go to Cisco, also in the communications, could also become a 2-2-2 to finish out the weekly magnitude down here. So we'll see if that's going to be the case or not tomorrow. The gold and silver stuff, we would have had that on the nightly vid for the simultaneous break. Did not spend much time on that this morning, but gold inside, silver inside, JNUG inside, GDX inside, Nuggets inside. So notice everything goes inside, signaling you of potential move. And they become 2-1-2 reversal on the gap down. And that is confirmed by the inside down Nugget, 15, GDX, inside down 15, simultaneous break, gold, 2-2, 15, simultaneous break, silver, 2-1-2 measured move, 15, simultaneous break. And all of that fun stuff, which you'll see like WPM, not so much today, but all of the ETFs did pretty good. RGLD 2-2, NEM 2-2. So some decent action in there today. They're stopping some guys out, and then we'll see, depending on if these quarters can stay in force, if we can get another signal to try and get that stuff going again in the precious metals. But we're going to spend most of tomorrow hopefully on the gap list, and given that the indexes are chopping around, that's where we want to be, and it helped us out today. So I apologize on no nightly vid. I will try and make sure to get it out the rest of the nights this week, but that will be about it for me. Hopefully you guys are having a good trading week, and I will see you guys in the next vid.